Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, today we are just about ready to get our oil pump going. We have one minor little problem, and that is this pipe right here. We haven't been able to get to it. I even tried putting this ladder in. It's saying that that ladder is an unreachable build. I think I'm going to have to deconstruct this tile in order to get to it. So I'm going to set that to 9. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to finish out the night here, and hopefully they will deconstruct that tile and then be able to reach that, build it, and I'll be able to put the tile back. Now that's just a sandstone tile, so I guess I'll put it back as sandstone. But here we go. Alright guys, wake up, do your stretch, there we go, you did that. Now hopefully you will be able to do that bit of piping. Is somebody going to get that piping? In fact, let's select that piping and say you are now priority 9. Oh good, you're done. Alright, so that is now finished. It took way longer to make those, to make all these piping, it took way longer than it should have, because this stuff wasn't getting oxygen, and the whole base was running low on oxygen. Ultimately, I ended up having to move this vent over so that some oxygen could get past it. Ultimately, ended up getting done. I put a little storage thing here so people could drop off the materials that were needed, and then they could just be picked up without having to take the suits on and off. It was a big to-do. So right now, we've got this switch here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, turn this switch on. So as soon as somebody comes and turns that switch on, everything should kick off. And that's not what you were going to go do. How about you? You gonna turn the switch on for me? There we go. Alright, switch is on. Which means that there is now power flowing all the way down here. That is going. Here it goes. Excellent. Oh, you produce natural gas as well, do you? Do you have a vent out, or no? You are... Yep, you are pumping the oil up. Alright, so let's follow the oil for the moment. We will figure out what to do about the natural gas in a bit. But for now, we're going to follow this up here, and it should, because it's all oil, just go straight up, and it's going to split. And what is with you? Oh, you are active. So you are pipe blocked? What's the matter here? Alright, all the oil is currently going that way. Because... oh! Because this little bit of piping... unreachable? Why are you unreachable? You should totally be reachable through here. You should just be able to walk right by and get that. Huh. Do I have to open the door? Let's open the door. See if somebody comes and opens the door so they can come put these 2 bits of pipe in. Apparently I missed those pipes as well. But hey, all of our oil is currently flowing up. So let's go ahead and do that. Give that a minute. Let's follow this trail of oil. You can click off the door. And this should come up here into the system and start fueling up our rocket, which is, I believe, yeah, full on oxalate. So all we need is the actual petroleum, and then our rocket, Freedom Rocket, will be ready to go again. Here we go. We are starting to fuel up. This is going to take somebody to run it, so somebody's going to come over and run it. Here we go. Operating. And there it goes. Alright. Our rocket is now getting fueled. Now, how's things going down here? Have they been able to... Alright, nobody's come to get this yet. Why is nobody over here? Oh! I see what the problem is. I ran into this problem elsewhere as well. The ladder isn't long enough. So let's just go ahead and say, hey, put a little bit of granite ladder in there. Oh, okay. They couldn't get there. It actually was unreachable. Oh, boy. Sometimes the game makes it think it's unreachable, and it really is, and, you know, then it just won't acknowledge the fact that it's reachable. Sometimes, no, it actually is unreachable. Alright, so this was one of those times. So hopefully, next cycle we will get the rest of the oil going the other direction. You got processing and going that way, you're fine. This is a bit of a, cut back in the system here. You... Oh, that's the pressure. Okay. I see, and it'll eventually get pressure released. Got it, got it, got it. Alright, so we'll need to figure out something to do with the natural gas, but I don't think we're going to have to worry about that until the oil level gets way lower. So how are you guys doing? Everybody's doing everything alright? Of course, our water is starting to drain, which is good because we had way too much of it. You guys are just coming along here. Good, you can be reached. You are delivering the granite, you've built the pipes, and oil is starting to flow the other direction. Alright, so this is now going to allow us to, make our plastic automatically as well. So we no longer need to be hauling, buckets of oil around. We can just allow these things to go and be good. Alright, so what I'm going to do, it is going, and I don't necessarily need it to go, because this is going to go straight into there. We're going to make a bunch of plastic. We don't have a whole lot of plastic that we need at the moment, and this is going to be making steam, which will produce more water, which I don't really want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, turn off. And this will prevent more oil from coming over there. So once this stuff is processed and through, it'll be done. And we'll have some plastic, again, because we were short. We were short on plastic. But we don't need a whole lot of it at the moment. But if we do, all we got to do is turn this on, and it'll all start to process again. And this is actually overheating. Wow. Wow. Alright. I mean, this is how it's going to have to work, but this is just a little wow to me. How are we doing there? Alright, all the oil is through. Excellent. Alright, so that will end up processing out... Oh, maybe not quite all of the oil through, but it'll process out that petroleum into plastic and be good. How are we doing up here? Oh, look at this! We're already almost full. How is our map looking? Good, good. I need a way to basically say that that's where I want to go. Now, see, it's got this thing selected here. I don't want that. I would like to say elsewhere. Elsewhere. I mean, there's that metallic asteroid, which I would like to get a look at. There's that one, not so good. There's that one, which... What do you require? You require biological cargo bays. Gas cargo. See, I could get some more algae. Slime and algae. I don't really need that at the moment, though. But some more obsidian, copper, iron. I kind of want to go to this one. I want to go to that satellite. So can I... How do I select this now? Because you are obviously stuck there. Alright, let's go ahead and send Ada up. Ada, go get in the rocket. You're obviously not quite ready yet because the astronaut is not in there. Where is Ada? Is she on her way up, or is she going to wait till next cycle? I think she's going to wait till next cycle. Alright. So we will get to the next cycle. We will get Ada in there. You are basically done. You are almost full. You are completely full. Yeah, see, we would be able to get out a little bit further, but I want Ada in there, and I want to see what it takes to change the destination, because it didn't used to be this complicated. I think they made it more complicated. Alright, so Ada is hopefully going to come up and get in the thing. Alright, I think that's Ada. You ready, Ada? Alright, good. Alright, you do not have a clear launch path. Let's go ahead and do that, and we will do that. And hopefully, we can select a new destination. Can you go there? Ah, there we go. Alright, now I have to do that. Total thrust. Oh, look, it gives all kinds of additional information here. Alright, too far for this rocket. I can send you there, though. Alright, I don't want a launch mission just yet. Let us allow the switches to be thrown. That was paused. I didn't want to pause that. I wanted to make sure it was unpaused. Ended up pausing it by accident. Alright. Throw the switch. You throw the other switch. I don't know why they couldn't have just had one person do it. Alright, now, as soon as that is ready... Boom, you are ready. Alright. You are set to go there. Launch rocket. And away we go. Whoosh. See you later, Ada. Alright, you can get closed again so that we don't run into any problems there. And any moment now, you can probably check this. 12 cycles. Alright, so this will definitely be a next episode thing when it gets back. But we're just going to the satellite. Steel, copper, glass, whatever the last thing is, probably fullerene? Maybe? Possibly. Obviously that's going to be taking a little bit longer, but I kind of wanted to go something further since I had the bigger range. And this will bring back a bit more steel, it'll bring back, you know, a couple other items, and more importantly, more research, because we are still working on our research. This isn't even going to be enough to do this. Actually, what I may end up doing, I think, is I'll finish up this episode here, because you're only about halfway through it. And then I think next episode, I'm not even going to bother coming back, because this is still just coming back from a satellite. We've seen that. It's just a further satellite. So what I think I'll do is I will try and complete that research in between episodes, the cryofuel combustion one. Liquid oxidizer. Stores liquid oxygen. You have a solid oxidizer tank. Did it? That panel is still there. Great. Oh, liquid. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Well, we'll find out, and what we'll do is we'll set up over here in this area a thing for our hydrogen rocket. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to get the hydrogen from over here all the way to over there. That part might be hard. How's this doing? This is doing great, so we should be able to turn that switch off. That's fine. Alright, so now, we have reached peak oil production. What else are we going to do? Right, you're doing that. You are still doing that. Oh, you... You know what? That's a lot of that. Let's say, hey, throw this switch. Turn that switch off. We're gonna have to say that soon, because I don't know how much longer this is going to be able to keep outputting oil. How are we doing up here? The amount of water over here is going down, because this is not. But this is starting to go down. It means that we're going to get, you know, not that overflowing spillage again. Oh, there was, speaking of overflowing spilling of water, let me mop up this last bit, because I put in another layer of tile here, so it should keep it from spilling. I'm really wanting to get the last of the research out of the way so we can, like, take a look at a few additional things. I'm really also thinking, let's deconstruct that ladder, and let's put in a tile. Granite is fine. If somebody could come deconstruct that, please. There we go. Let's put in that. And then let's mop up some of this other mess that has been getting left lying around. Alright, mop up, mop. Get all that mopped up. Alright, that tile is done. Alright, let's see. It is under refinement, I believe. The molecular forge. I want to see what the big deal is about the molecular forge. So I'm going to put it right on that power line. What else do you have? You don't appear to have either gas or liquid inputs. That's fine. So we're going to take a look at the molecular forge today, assuming it gets, built. That stuff's still going good. You've delivered the gold amalgam. Come on, molecular forge. And this should allow us to start using some of those rare materials that we've gotten, as well as the abyssalite. Because that will let us do things, that are really good. I might want to move some of this stuff. I'm having some thoughts. Having some thoughts about things to do. Alright, first we want to look at the molecular forge. So we're waiting on that to be finished. Is that going to finish this cycle? That is taking a long time to build. Oh man, this is just continuously running again. You are dumping water out. You are holding water at a ridiculous temperature. Ah, here we go. Alright, molecular forge. I'm going to pause. Because I don't care so much... Ooh, insulation. So, insulation appears to be the only thing we have stuff for. Iso resin, we have some of that. Abyssalite, we have that. Reed fiber, we have a ton of that even though we're not farming it. Okay. Let's go ahead and see... 4? Looks like we can do 4 with the iso resin we have. Now there should be other things available. Let's set you to 8. Now maybe I have to discover some of the other materials before it will let me do it. Insufficient resources, iso resin. Alright, well... Oh, do we have shipping? Shipping. No, you can't be shipped into. You do have an automation thing. Let's see, what other... Oh, okay. Germs? No. Decor, yeah, not great. Okay. What is... Thermal tolerance? Oh, interesting. Okay. Temperatures... Okay, we were just kind of looking at that. Being all like, what's going on here? Oh man, look at our batteries are low. That's okay, our solar panels have just kicked back on. So I guess I'm going to have to find some other things. You... Is there a rare materials tab on this finally? Yes, rare resource. You can also take the fullerene. Copy. There we go. Alright, so they finally added that. That must have been in the quality of life upgrade, which is good. Let's get you cleared out. In fact, let's get as much of this cleared out as we can. Alright, how are you guys doing over here? Ooh, you're using it. And here's the insulation. So what are your properties? It makes little arcade noises. Okay, that's fun. So let's see. Insulation. You have no thermal conductivity. Okay. You have a ridiculously high melting point, higher than anything I've seen in the game. You have no germs, currently. Insulation reduces heat transfer and is composed of recrystallized abyssalite. Okay. Generic buildable, solid, manufactured material. Alright. So, that is so far the only thing we have that we can build. What is our other rare resource? So we have this fullerene, which I have no idea what it is for. It keeps doing that. I hate how it zooms in when I don't want it to. How are you guys doing? Y'all alright? Okay, how is our mission going? Still plenty of time. I mean, like I said, I know it's not coming back this this episode. But that's okay. I just kind of am a little paranoid about it, like blasting apart my doors and stuff. Alright, so how are we doing on all of this? Everything here looks good. You have no power, so you think you're fine. You have a lot of natural gas. What is your temperature? Yeah, you're doing alright. This is all seeming alright. I mean, we don't need a whole lot of oil production at the moment because we're not making a bunch of plastic, and on top of that, we're also not needing to refuel the rocket, which is currently gone. So, I mean, we have got... Ooh, who mastered a job? Gosford mastered the plumber job. Excellent. Oh, hey, speaking of the plumber job, do I want to hook this back up, or do I want to let it go? That is the question. Well, I'm going to have to hook it back up if I want to... Yeah, because the suits there are going to need it. So let's go ahead and get that set. We need some gas pipes. Mafic rock is fine, I don't care. Boop. We'll just get that back in place. That way, you know, as needed, it can refill the Atmos suits. Oh, of course we have more of that coming in. There you go. Get more of that out of the way. Let's go ahead and dig. Diggy all the things. The reason I'm bothering to get those is because it's been heating up these bunker tiles, which have then in turn been heating up the robo-miners, and that's why I've been having to rebuild them. In fact, I'm thinking I might want to put some insulation in between. So if I raise those up one and put insulation tiles there, it might still work? Question mark? Maybe? We should be able to get those as well. They'll be able to get back down due to that ladder, so I'm not too worried about that. Now see, look at that. You got on the wheel. You should get off the wheel. Get off the wheel. Alright. You're doing that. Alright. Power's flowing in. Everything's looking good. Oh, how's this? Oh, that's backed up again. So I'm going to have to turn this back on just to use up some hydrogen. Maybe I should make a secondary hydrogen thing. That might be a good idea. Let's work on getting hydrogen over here while we're waiting on the research and the rocket. Okay, that seems like a good plan. So we're going to need some gas piping. Now, we obviously can't come this way, which means we're going to have to go this way. Alright, let's start here. What are you being made out of? Mafic rock? That's fine. It doesn't... I don't need it super temperature controlled or anything. So let's see. You can go there. Where are we going to bridge over? Like here? Okay, we can do that. So let's bring you down. Bring you there, where we'll bridge over. You can come down like that. where am I going, ultimately? I think I'm going about here. So I might want to come through this area, which is going to prove a little difficult because of this double-wide gas pipe. Alright, so what are we going to do about that? Oh, well, that's okay. This is actually steam. We don't need this anymore. This is our steam line. So what I could do, actually, I could run... How do I want to run this? I kind of want to run through here. So in fact, let's do that. Actually, wait, where's the thing come from? You go in the top? I think what I'll do is I'll stack a few of these here, and then we'll run out of there. Okay, so we'll run you along here. Yeah, we can just go cut straight through. There we go. And then we'll just need to dig up a little bit to go with. That way, we'll be able to do that. Now, the real hard part here is going to be... Well, let's see. I think we can do this, right? Well, that's all dirt. That's fine. Oh, I have a bunch of dirt there? I didn't realize that. This is all the stuff... Oh, you know what? That might have been from all the polluted water boiling away. I'll bet that's what that was. Oh, who's scalding and why? Harold, you're scalding there? Why are you scalding there? Is it really... Oh, wow, is it hot? Okay. Harold, how are you doing? Light wounds? Alright, you're fine. You're fine at the moment. Yeah, get out of there, though. I mean, wow. Come on, guys. Yep. Get your job done and get out of there. Ooh, you look injured now. Yep, moderate wounds. Travaldo, get out of there. Go be there. Travaldo. Go get your wounds healed. Oh, and of course we need to mop up again, because why wouldn't we need to mop up? And of course it spilled down here, which got down here, so we gotta mop up all these areas as well. That's fine, that's fine. Price of progress. So we are going to need that, but let's see, we should be able to also... Alright, I have a plan. I'm going to say, please build me a tile there. Say I hear, yeah, that was coming in. Just make sure this stuff gets dug up. I don't want any of that in there. Alright, so that'll go there. And we're gonna need to dig out at least that much. Good? That looks alright. I might want to mop up that water too. Just because it's really, really hot there. And I don't need it, you know, getting too bad. Yeah, it's right on that edge there where it's still too warm. That's fine. It's cooling down slowly but surely. So we'll get that, we'll get those in there. We can say, I would like to dig that, please. Excellent, that was all taken care of. We'll just need those, and we will need... is it base? Yeah, gas reservoir. So what I would like... Can you stack? It looks like you can just plain stack. There we go, we'll do that. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, you're going to be fine for a minute, so we'll turn you back off. You are good. You're waiting on Maffic Rock. That's fine. Oh, you're telling me invalid building location. Alright. Nope, I didn't want the check. I want to cancel. Cancel those 3. We will put in, instead, a little bit of tile. In fact, you can be Maffic Rock, because I've got so much of that stuff. You're 3 high. So we can get slightly less in, but that's fine. Actually, we'll be able to put 4 in, because I could just put some up there. Alright, back to these guys. You... Yeah, gold's fine. And then, we can say ventilation. We can go ahead and let you run. Gas pipe. I say gas pipe. And you go there. You go there. You go there. And we'll take... Actually, you can come over to there, and we will have an out for you once we have an out for you. Alright, so you're getting built. You're all getting done there out of Maffic Rock. That's fine. We just need a couple of gas bridges. So we are going to want in that way, out that way, in that way, out that way, in that way, out that way, and then I will wait on the final one until everything else is built. And I have actually run over. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this episode just a little bit longer. Yeah, look at that. We're only slightly, you know, we're not even to halfway. So that's fine. You're getting all this built. Let's get this guy built. You're actually all set there. How are you guys? You are not done yet. You are getting done, though. That's for sure. Yeah, look at that. Alright, you know what? You, I am going to consider done enough, and we will say ventilation, gas bridge. It's the end of the cycle. Right there. Alright, so beginning of the new cycle, they will put this in. It'll be fine. And we will start to see some hydrogen flow as soon as this is built. Let's make that one a higher priority than the rest. Because I would like to see this hydrogen flow before the end of the episode. You can see we're backing up a little bit here because of the hydrogen, but that'll be fine, because that even just one will empty that container out entirely, and I've got 4 here. So we'll be able to build up for quite some time. We have quite a bit of natural gas over here. Where is this natural gas coming from? That is really the question, is where is this coming from? Because this was a vacuum before. I haven't really dug anything out other than those 2 little blips of regolith and a little tiny bit here. Alright, you're picking up algae. Yeah, come on, go do the thing. You're delivering Maffic Rock. I want gold amalgam done. Oh, because you're in invalid building location. There we go, now you're getting built. How about you? Did you get done? Hey, oh, right. Hydrogen is flowing. It has flowed up to there because there was places for it up to there, which has cleared out a bit of that. And here it comes. All right. Hydrogen is going to flow into the tank. We are, of course, building the continuing, stream of tanks here. So this will allow us to store more hydrogen, and it has taken all the hydrogen, gotten it over here in advance of us, getting the hydrogen engine, which should be all good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here, since I'm, over time, and who is scalding? Ruby, stop that. Alright. So that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.